Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all sharing the content. And make sure you letting the ads play, man. Try to buy something, do something. I mean, if you ain't gonna send me no super thanks, that's another way that you could say thanks. So, I want to talk about the number one reason why these women is acting up on men. You say, well, what about the men? We're not talking about them. They got their part in it too. But, wait, hold on. I'm trying to see something. But, we talking about the women right now. And we're going to get into some things that's going on, obviously, on this broadcast. The number one reason why women are acting up on men is because we're in the last days. What did the Bible say about people in the last days? That's the number one reason. That's why we see what we see. That's why if you look at my videos yesterday, like I wasn't trying to bash people for their own choices. They're going to stand before God. But me as a prophet, I have to address these issues. So we in the last days. You said, well, people said that before. Has it been any more evil in any other time going on before? People killing their friends. They're killing people just because they're a little special needs. They got a problem with special needs people. I mean, it's all kind of stuff going on. People getting falsely accused of things. All kind of stuff going on. But I want to tell you that even the unicorns gonna have their moments. Even the ones that for the most part ain't a problem, for the most part are low maintenance, there's going to be issues with them as well, because we all have to battle the programming that's going on in our minds. Like 8-Ball said, it's hard to beat the devil from the TV that you're watching to the food that you eat. Some of the chemicals in the food are breaking away DNA, breaking away our pineal glands, chemicals in the food and water. And if your pineal gland is not in full function, then what's going to happen is you are going to think irrationally sometimes. The devil knows all of this. They got a chemical starts with an A, that been found on planets out of space in food. See? This is why we having some of the problems that we having as men. And this is why, like, when you deal with women, you gotta deal with women like you dealing with a child. Not that you disrespect them, but the way that you lead them. I'm not saying, you know, in other ways, like if you're in a relationship with them, but the way that you lead them, you should lead them like you're dealing with a child. And if they don't like it, then they can go kiss rocks. I had to think of some, so it's because we're in the last days. What did the Bible say about last days people? Conceited. What else? I mean, it's a lot of things. Arrogant. Brutal. All this stuff we seeing. Well, what about the men? What about the men? What about the men? We ain't talking about the men on here. We ain't talking about them. You say, I don't need no man. So the Most High don't know what he talking about. So the Most High don't know what he doing. He didn't know what he was doing when he created women and said he would give man a helper. He didn't know what he was doing. Come on, man, stop it. Just cut that out. So It's the fact that we in the last days that's making it worse. And like I say all the time, Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Guys is waking up. Guys is trying to do better for themselves, trying to learn and stuff like that. Women come on here, they ain't trying to, some of them, a lot of them, not all, because some of them was raised good. Some of them, you know, they have different qualities. I don't think they're completely imperfect. It just depends on the individual, like the level of maintenance of that particular individual woman. So some of them do be trying to learn, but a lot of them just be trying to argue. You can't tell them nothing. They princesses. You can't tell them nothing. Well, I don't want to submit. I ain't getting in no polygynous relationship. And the minute they get mad at you in monogamy, they sleeping in another room. You ain't getting none. But they don't want you to cheat on them, though. You ain't getting none, but they don't want you to cheat on them, though. Make it make sense. So that is the number one reason why we seeing what we seeing in the dating landscape. For one, like I tell y'all guys all the time, you shouldn't be telling them how much you make. If they don't like you, they don't like you. It shouldn't matter. If a person likes you because of what you have, they don't really like you. They trying to use you. That's why all this stuff, well, you got to be a high value, get your money first. Yeah, that's true and all. But me personally, I don't believe you should be showing what you got. These people will rob you. They don't have no goals. They don't have no vision. All they want is quick fixes. Like here in Milwaukee, they've been robbing the armored truck. And they just can't catch these guys for nothing. They done did it twice already. That's no goals, no vision. People quick to say, man, I'm a grown man. But you can't even figure it out without robbing. You can't make it through being broke without putting yourself in jeopardy of going to jail. Come on, man. Don't tell me you're a man. You know how when you're a boy, you can't figure out how to make money? Like, that's when you first start trying to figure it out. But like, even when I was a kid, I was making money, but the hard part was just trying to figure out how you gonna do it. So you had to get a paper route, you had to do this, you had to do that, because you ain't had no plan. Because boys don't know how to plan. It's a lot of grown boys that go to prison every day, out here shooting people instead of staying away from them. You got a problem. This is what I used to tell the guys when I was working at the detention. I used to say, if you have a problem with somebody, stay away from them, because this is how it used to always play out. Man, what? His transmission must have went out. What the heck is he doing? His car is facing me. That's because some of these dudes don't need to be driving. And there go the police. Well, shouldn't have been driving. Oh, he got it straightened out. They still going towards him. So, yeah, it's because it's the last days. People don't know how to treat each other. A lot of women want to be married just to be married, and some of them, they on their way to their second marriage. I hope it works out, because if you have a failed relationship, you have to learn about yourself first, why it failed, and try to correct those things, because what caused it to fail the first time could cause it to fail the second time. But it's like you gotta, like when you talk to women now, you gotta practically talk to them like they're a child, like not talking down to them, but like, you know how when you respect a kid and you know a kid can understand you, you know how you be talking to them. That's how you have to talk to a lot of women. You have to be like, so are we this? Oh, so what we gonna do? You know, you have to be specific with a lot of them, because if you don't, you're gonna just have a big question mark in your mind. Like, man, what's she trying to do with me? Where's she trying to go? You have to ask them this stuff. So what is it that you want me to provide for you in your life? Well, I want you to. That's how you have to be. Don't ever lean. If you a man, and I learned this. If you a man, you gotta learn how to make the right decisions without the woman. Because trust me, man, when I tell you, if you can't make decisions without them, then some decisions are going to be wrong. Now, if you make a wrong decision, then it's just you the man. But if you leaning on what they say, let's say you want to start a business, they gonna always try to take the safe road, man. Out of fear. They are women. They're supposed to be scared. That's just part of it. That's part of their genetic makeup. And a lot of them that try not to be scared, like I like Clarissa Shields as a boxer, but she ain't gonna beat Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? She's just not gonna beat Keith Thurman. It ain't gonna happen. If he fights her, that's a grown man. He's gonna beat her up. That's why I don't see that's what they do though. They lean on the fact that they're a woman, but if he fights her, it's gonna be raps. She can't beat him. She probably can't even beat. Those are grown men. You better stick to fighting those women. But anyway, we'll be back with more videos. Thanks for watching.